Back in the day, I used to work for the Harlem Madam. The Harlem Madam was this young lady who would go to clubs and girls who was looking to make extra money for being escorts, she would hire them.
Yo, what is Diddy locked up for right now, y'all?
You know about the time that you took 2 girls to 57th Street for Mike Tyson?
You wanna know that story? She would hire them.
What is Diddy locked up for right now, y'all?
The time that you took 2 girls to 57th Street for Mike Tyson?
You wanna know that story? Back in the day, I used to work for the Harlem Madam. The Harlem Madam was this young lady who would go to clubs and girls who was looking to make extra money for being escorts, she would hire them.
Around and recruit girls who wanted to make extra money by fucking. And he's working for an escort service, a madam. Let's keep going. This nigga got the nerve to be sitting in the goddamn courtroom talking shit about Diddy. Are y'all kidding me?
KG from Naughty by Nature, brother that came home from college, and y'all know what college I'm talking about.
How's this man sitting Diddy in jail, y'all? And he worked for a madam while he had a badge. And he worked for a madam while he had a badge. Using escorts, right?
I took a few girls to
jail. Not college, jail. He's law official and he's moonlighting to working for a madam escort, right? He came home from jail. He took a couple of women. KG and them live in New Jersey, my nigga. That's state-to-state trafficking. The girls in New York, the Madam of Harlem. He's taking girls across the water. This is sex trafficking. Let's keep going. You see how much of a rat this nigga is? He didn't even have to say who party it was. This nigga, yo, he just talked too much, bro.
the same woman that I worked for. She had to take, 2 girls had to go to Mike Tyson on 57th Street. Mike Tyson had a condominium down. I took the 2 girls down there. This was a long time. This was in the 90s. Early part of the mid-90s or something like that.
And he's still that bad boy. He's still that bad boy in the mid-90s. In the morning, he gonna go and be somebody P.O. and tell them what the fuck to do. But at night, he out here selling pussy.
I wanted them to, you know, I had this Tyson shirt in my truck, and I wanted them to sign it, but I was like, yo, that shit can be professional. And nothing like that. But
talk about the pot clothes, the kettle black.
So I'm sitting there, and I take the 2 girls down there. So they go upstairs and everything. I wanted so bad to tell them, yo, give me his autograph. Give me Tyson's autograph. The one girl came back downstairs. And I said, what happened? She was like, nothing. I said, yo, I thought he wanted 2 girls. I said, I knew he couldn't have 2 girls. Why he wanted 2 girls? He had other people up there. She said, no, it was just him. And I was like, yeah? I said, what happened? She said, he gave each one of us $1,500. And he said, yo, Gene, he just tore into that girl like crazy. Like he said, I wasn't gonna let him do my pussy like he was doing the other. So I told him I wasn't feeling good, and I gave him his money back. And I was leaving. He said, nah, just keep $1,000 and thank you. You understand? He gave the other $500 to the girl. And so we stayed in the car waiting for the girl to come back down. She came down after an hour and a half was up. I was like, oh, that shit was crazy. She said, yo, G, he a beast.